I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas always where I'm from. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Look. Go around the town, up in my way, up my shit.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Hoser. Another episode of Juice Podcast, and always with me,
It's your boy Juma.
Isaac. And today we got
Mellow Thing.
Eddie Rotten.
Liam Ciore.
what's good, you guys?
Yeah.
Just chilling, big chilling.
You guys
Smoke the
doing?
blizzy, having some good vibes. What about y'all?
Yeah, we're good, dude.
Really?
Yeah, super high.
Within 5 minutes, we were talking about aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then now we just ended up talking on Apple Snoopman on us.
Yeah.
we just talking about I don't know.
I guess better than them
We're
than anybody
deep.
else. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Deep, dude.
Yeah, you need levels to get to.
Yeah.
That's what we're starting off with, right?
Nah, for real. I don't even know if anything that was that.
So strap in.
Bro, we're diverse. We can talk about everything.
Strap
Bro.
in.
You want to talk about Wall Street? We'll talk about Wall Street.
Oh,
You want to talk about petunias? Talk about chlorophyll. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know about
That's right.
either. I was gonna just have to listen. You know, I was gonna say.
So
Damn.
this is Eddie Rodden's podcast.
Yeah,
So you're listening to the Eddie Rodden podcast.
Right.
That's twice in a row Mellow Thing's taking our podcast.
Not bad, dude.
No, you're good. Man. No, honestly, thank you for coming back yourself.
Yeah, for real, man.
Thanks for having
We
me.
got
bro.
two
Yeah.
new guests as well.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
it's the
you, man.
homies.
Thank
we
you,
got
guys.
we got a new EP out, a memory. But yeah,
Sick.
and show Saturday, June 17th. So just had to do a little plug real quick.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You guys are more than
Okay.
welcome to come. Got you on the list, you know.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Going
Fuck
down,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit more
What
about that
time at
event.
night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it's
time?
from
Tell us about
6:30
the
to
event.
10, so you guys
Yeah.
can go do your shit after. You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe.
Or maybe one can't make it because it's so damn early. but-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a baby shower that day, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might come out to party that
Yeah,
day.
they're gonna
Yeah.
be organized ish and all of us we organize vendors and artists and
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Eric's playing.
Peso,
a couple of homies from
Hollow Visions.
yeah, it's like a OC LA but thing,
All right.
mixture thing, but
How long did it take to curate that whole thing, bro? Just even get this shit out there.
shit, like we did a show in February, so it's basically a show that we did in February, the same lineup, but
Okay.
you know here, so it's kind of like little community type
Yeah.
vibe because we all like pitched in to pay for the spot
Mm.
collectively. I still got a Venmo Zal-ish.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
just even like so when you did the February event,
Yeah.
and just even asking these guys to do the event again,
Yeah.
like what was the whole idea and like why was the the space in between or just what made you want to do it again?
I think it was more Ish's idea if we want to talk about it.
Oh yeah. I just remember like back in the day when I used to be in a band. We used to release projects and always follow it up with like a release show or like
Okay.
and I had like felt like through some time that I wasn't doing that as often as an artist. I wasn't like applying the knowledge that I had in the past, with the projects that I had been releasing. So I was like, I think it's time to change up what I've been doing and like apply some of the stuff that worked back in the day for me, and and that's what kind of birthed the idea of this.
Okay.
And I
what was
wanted
the
to
turning point to make you want to come back to what you did before?
Because it worked. Like
Okay.
it worked, and not only that, but it was always fun, like curating those things and like making it come to life. Sometimes like you have a little vision, like this little idea, and then like the day comes and it becomes like real life, and like whatever you thought in your head was the vision, like it's real. Like you can create anything out of just a thought, and
Okay.
Yeah.
so that was my motive through this. Like I want to create those experiences again. I want to create those spaces, those places where only you can make it. Only you can make these places, and because sometimes in LA it's hard to get those avenues like through anybody.
People
You
just
know?
gatekeeping in general.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's hard. It's really hard in LA. So sometimes it's like
It's just very much more competitive. It's
Yeah.
like it's too many more options, like
yeah.
amplified times 100 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically because of that. I mean, me and Mello and a lot of us like have done it in the past too. He knows very well what I'm speaking on, and think that's like was the motive for the inspiration of this.
That's nice, bro. That's nice.
So
Yeah.
where's the event going to be at?
It's gonna be at Left Method Studios in downtown LA. Like I know it's a t-shirt district. That's where they sell all the t-shirts in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dish it,
Yeah. But
Plugged up there.
yeah. So yeah.
Oh, we done been there. Early
Yeah.
mornings, huh?
Yeah. So
Trash,
it's like
bro,
right there
bro.
off Flower or something like
Trash.
that. Flower in Maine or First. But yeah, anyway, but Left Method Studios, it's like a loft. They got like a full functioning like professional studio there. Like, with the window and the big board and stuff. So but they also have the space and it looks like a little lounge. They got like you can shoot basketball, bar. It's a chill spot. It looks like a bad guy's hangout,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's where the penguin chills. and
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
for real.
Man, that's hard.
Out of all the bad guys,
Yeah,
you
seriously.
said the penguin.
That was the newest one that came out.
What
yeah.
the fuck, dog? What is up with you?
Yeah,
bro?
hey, but he owns a club though.
Yeah, he's the one that owns the club.
All right, guys. Let's not get all fucking technical here.
You don't know the Batman canon story, bro, Dark Knight
the
issue.
fucking penguin.
The reason he's got a glass. No, I'm just kidding.
You sound. This one got technical.
I'm sorry, bro.
We needed a villain with a lounge.
Yeah.
It was like,
Who's got a villain with a like Scarface?
yeah,
Trying to switch it all up.
the other one.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be there. It's us, Ish, me and Eddie, and then Liam. What is it? No Limit Kid, Kid Vista, Peso, Eric Young, Sire, Hollow Visions, Big Slug, Mark Ave, and FTF Buddha J.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lineup.
Yeah.
Right, because you mentioned
Shit.
Vista and No Limit. That's where I seen you guys perform
Oh yeah, so yeah,
for the first time. You know,
Yeah.
just even seeing your guys' catalog.
Yeah.
Eddie, Liam Ciotti, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I saying it correctly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yeah.
actually where we got. That's where Mello kind of got the idea from putting him on the bill. We had
Okay.
a little different lineup last time, but
Yeah.
we implemented new friends, new
Okay.
peers of ours. So like it's like building that community and just
Yeah.
cross.
And
That
by
was
the
a
way,
good show for
at the
us,
last
bro.
show, you fucking killed it, bro. You're
Thank
your
you,
own-
man.
that shit
Yeah,
was
I
sick
appreciate
as
that,
fuck,
man.
bro.
At the Kid Vista
I
show?
Yeah.
think I never like. I think Vista
Appreciate
showed me
that,
your
bro.
music or a song that you're on, but I never
Yeah.
heard like your music. So I got to
Okay.
experience it live, right?
Damn, that's
so that
love,
shit was
man.
it was sick, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Like
thank
yeah,
you.
that shit
Yes,
was
sir.
like it was like solid, bro. Like
I appreciate
bro.
that so much, bro.
Yeah,
because that was a good show for us, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was
the
doing
interviews you guys are doing, bro. I
so
appreciate
honestly,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I trip because I'm always doing things with my guys, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, of course.
So I got to be on the show. Like most nights, bro. As an artist, I'm like there by myself. Like,
yeah,
I'm over there just like random bars doing
Yeah.
things by myself. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
That show, I got to be on stage. My guys is doing interviews.
Sick.
Lens is getting photos.
yeah,
And then it's like the networking, because I would have
Yeah.
never seen you guys.
yeah. Exactly.
That was
yeah.
like a place where like I'm like kind of like thankful just even with like being Orange County,
Yeah.
Because like we talk about the LA thing,
Yeah.
but I never experienced networking at a level where I
Yeah,
got
where
to
it's
meet people.
Community, bro. Where
Yeah,
that
bro, you guys
basically,
just,
right?
like-
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
act like you guys like are
Yeah.
like my homies, but
Yeah.
we were just kicking it like it was like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
It is a vibe.
regular.
Yeah.
It's like a
before this,
community, bro. That's
Yeah,
like basically
you know?
what it is.
So like that's
yeah.
like my biggest thing with like
Yeah.
I get excited about what we got going on over here
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
because
Yep.
I think there's just talent. I
Yeah,
think that
exactly,
was like
bro.
the big thing. Like when I left that show, I was like, although I did great myself, thank you
Yeah.
guys for telling me. I was looking at all the other artists.
Everyone
like,
else was dope too.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
but not like in some like competitive shit. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
it was
Because
in a
they're
more
doing different stuff
community
than me.
vibe. Like that's it.
Wait,
It's
no,
basically- yeah.
honestly, they're just doing different stuff than me. I'm thinking I'm rapping and doing my vibe. He does like singing. You do rapping borderline. I was
I tried to
like,
do everything.
yeah, no, definitely. But
Yeah.
like initially, like when I heard you, I got like a Denzel Curry because it's like fast
See.
rap, but it's more dark. But
Yeah.
I could do
there's just a
everything.
lot
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on,
yeah.
you know.
yeah.
So I just realized there's over here there's never competitiveness. It's
Yeah,
kinda
for
like
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Free
openness
range,
to
yeah.
everybody doing their own thing. Like even
Yeah.
if it's kind of rocky or pop
Yeah,
and
well,
shit like
yeah.
that, you know. So
Yeah.
It's kind of like everything's
See.
everything's inclusive, bro. It's not as
inclusive.
Yeah.
That's the exact
Yeah,
word.
it's not as
inclusive.
exclusive like how it is in other spots where there's
Right.
Yeah.
way more people
Or
doing the
trap
same
fools,
shit.
Definitely.
yeah.
You know,
Even
the-
with Vista and Viliami being like the like the headliners of that show,
Yeah.
they're different to me.
yeah, exactly.
But they
yeah.
do great things. Like
They're
I
together.
love what they each individually do.
Yeah, and they
you
do
know?
stuff
Yeah.
good shit together too. You know,
Right.
Yeah. So
No, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
oh yeah.
Maybe if we could divulge into each of your guys' styles, like how'd you even curate the tape, and we could just talk about. I'll start with you, Eddie, because we haven't talked to you for a
Yeah.
little bit. How'd you even think to come on board with what they had going on, and talk about a little about yourself? You know?
Well, honestly, like I'm a workhorse. Like I'm a studio rat.
Okay.
And I would say that's one of my flaws. Like I stay in the studio. I should be doing a lot more work on the business end. But it's just I'm a big nurturer of like if you're in the moment and you feel something, you gotta get it out. You know, type of thing as an artist. And, And if you're gonna be a rapper, you're gonna be a rapper. If you're gonna be an artist, you gotta be an artist. That means you gotta put time in the studio. So I think more than anything is like me and Mello and Ish have just been working for a while, and Mello just hits me up like he said, like it was just thought up like almost like hey, you know, we have these, let's do something with them. This I feel like is the best solid.
He just hit
track.
you with like beats or?
Well, we already recorded.
Okay.
We have them. Usually we would like to work with an abundance of things and then narrow it from there.
Okay.
And excuse me. He just hit me up. Hey, you remember these songs? What do you think about them? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do this EP because it's the one that melted the most together.
Okay.
So we were just like, fuck it, right, let's release that. And it came out pretty sick, you know what I mean? And then I get to do shit with my bros. That can never be a bad day.
Okay.
Yeah. And
that's just different from the stuff I heard that like you do with Vista, and then
also
your personal stuff. It's way different.
It's because I'm an artist. Ultimately, like I'm still a rapper. Like I'm an MC. I will always be an MC. I started from underground hip hop, and that's why it's so easy for me to just have that as my default. Like I'm doing shit with a lot of my peoples from Santa Ana, but then me and Mello, we've come out with shit that's like trap metal, and then we're also coming out with a trap that's all like gritty, like almost East Coast meets West Coast type of boom bap.
Okay.
So we're doing that, just showcasing people because I feel like a lot of people forget Eddie Rotten started off as a rapper.
Way different categories.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
that's range.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said, people forget that I started off as a rapper. I started off like my biggest influence in life and everything I've done as a musician is Blue and Exile. Like I before even being into hip hop, I was in 2 punk bands.
Wow.
And because I listened to Blue and Exile's Below the Heavens, literally the next day I was like, it's over. I'm gonna be a rapper. And I never had any
salutes to you, bro.
Well, that's what it is. Like I never had anything so profound like hit me. And I listened to like hip hop before, but like
what was your favorite song off the album?
It's probably gonna be Cold Hearted or I love First Things First because it's Miguel
that's
before
me,
anything.
Bro.
Yeah,
But that's me, bro. That
my name is
I love
Blue.
First
Honestly,
Things
all of it,
Yeah.
it's perfect from even their second album. Like those are, I would not be here where I'm at as a rapper, as a musician, as an artist if it wasn't for listening to Blue. If it wasn't listening for Exile, you know, people talk. I hear this a lot as an artist, and I didn't really get or I didn't acknowledge it until like recently. But like sometimes you have to talk with spirit. And listening to Blue with how soulful he was being, how honest and, you know, every man he was. And then listening to the gospel chops that, you know, Exile was bringing is just another level of music that I didn't realize like hip hop could give to you. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be about the same old bullshit of being platinum, bitches, you know, coke.
It could be soulful and personal.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for that album, I would not be here where I am. So I'm grateful for that.
Salutes
for
to
life.
that, man.
Yeah.
Salutes to that.
But that's also the reason why I experiment because I know Blue. He tends to be very polarizing. He came out with a electronica album like after he dropped like the 2 best albums he ever did, and people were just mad because it wasn't Below the Heavens. And I feel like that I understand as an artist too. I yearn for like, and I do believe this. If you like the old shit's there. You know what I mean? Because as an artist, I also feel like I have to tap into areas of every day. So if I'm feeling angry, I have done trap metal shit. Like he's the one that's guided me through it. Where like you hear me screaming, you hear shit that causes mosh pits.
Right.
But then on the opposite end, me and Mela have also done indie shit, where it's literally just old school indie playing guitar with our old like raw little things and
right.
And then on top of that, like I said, like people recently they forgot that I started off as a rapper. I'm trying to bring that back, trying to show them I do have bars, I do have technical skills. It's not all just melody or all just yelling. It's I could do anything that's given to me if I feel it, because I understand that I got to touch spirit, which means I got to touch with the vibe, myself, the room, the energy, and make sure I capture that. And also, like I said, like I like working with a lot of stuff and then narrow it down. So, just imagine what I have in the vault that's never gonna release.
You have moshes during your set?
Yeah. Usually when I play a lot of my stuff from my newest project, Rotten Supreme Truth 3, it's like I guess you could say like my conspiracy trap metal project.
Because he had a series of
Yeah.
like albums where it's like he's just rapping about conspiracy theories.
And occult and esoteric shit.
That explains the conversation beforehand.
Yeah,
You already know I'm tapped in.
yeah.
I'm tapped in. It's 'cause I've had moments of.
That's how this is where you could get it out on this shit, bro.
What did you do, dog? You just eat a bunch of shrooms and then just like.
Not even that. I never done hallucinogens. I've only drank tea, only a little bit of mushroom tea, and I just barely felt the body high. But I've had legit like let's just say I've had profound. No. I've never done hallucinogen in my life. I've just had a profound experience that like I saw the other side. You know what I mean? And like how can you explain to somebody that's never experienced it? Right. You know what I mean? Like how do you explain like I've told these guys before, it's like if you had an experience so profound, how does the common man like react to it? Like how do you know? Like, you know what I mean? I told this guy like I've had.
If you explain it to them, do you think they just can't understand it or something or what?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's like until it happens to you, that's when you're just like okay.
Yeah, because I've had shit happen to me when I talk to people about it, they just don't believe me. It's like their first response, the reaction is not to believe you because like,
were you high?
Nah, you're faded. You smoke weed. Like you're young, you drink. Like how late was it?
I feel you.
How late was you believe in the devil? Nah, whatever.
Oh, wow. But told you to drink water.
Yeah,
really hydrated.
Yeah, all that, bro. It's
yeah, but it all depends on the person because, like, you know, I was a skeptic too. I was the biggest skeptic. I did not want to believe nobody. I was like, man, you're full of shit. Shut up.
Right.
And then when it happens to you, now you sort of feel like the opposite end of that when you try to talk to people and they're just doing the same bullshit to you. Yeah. And it's just like you learn. I just learned in this life that anything's possible. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Eddie Ron for the people.
The people.
Eddie Ron for the people.
If you don't mind if we ask about your come up, like you mentioned real briefly prior to, you know, the curating of the event, that you were in 2 bands, you had a whole punk scene, and
I was actually
just everything that like you have, you just bring into the what you had for the recent tape.
Oh yeah, I was in a band back in the day. We played a lot of good shows, you know, and it was a good experience, and I learned a lot from it. And then I took some time off of it. I left this music stuff for like I think like 4 years.
Damn.
I was away for some time, and then I came back, and then I just started working with Melody again, because I've known him for like probably like 15 years now.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah. So
right.
I've been the shows
because
the shows he played.
Yeah, because when his band was existing, I had another band at the same time, but I also with a couple of friends, we had a label, a record label, like a cassette tape label.
Okay.
Yeah. So we would put on like all the bands, shows, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we would all work together. All the bands would work together to do all that shit, like curate the bands, the shows, events. Like,
damn.
We would even book like bigger bands, you know.
Yeah.
To play at a house party.
How
you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I get so many people on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
fucking hard.
Yeah. That's what it's like. It's the band thing, bro. Like when people join a band, it's kind of like you already sign up for that, or at least to go for the ride, you know.
Makes sense.
So then when you get other bands that are the same, you just multiply that by however many members, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how scenes happen, I guess, you know. But also or how they don't, you know, like whatever, you know.
I feel you.
Some blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah. So we did that, and then I came back from like a long hiatus from it, and I just reconnected with him. And we just started like making music together, and there was a point in time where like I was like learning how to do this, like express myself poetically through the music, that I couldn't like. I feel like I would hit like a place where I wasn't I couldn't like develop the rap stuff, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really trying to go for the rap stuff. I had written a lot of poetry where I was at. I was like I was writing every day, so it was more like you ever heard of like free written poetry?
Yeah.
Like you just expressive poetry.
Yeah, just expressing.
It's more like that. And I don't know if you heard of the term rap. Rap is actually an acronym for rhythm and poetry.
Yeah.
So that's like a little history of it. But people would just write poetry and just get it out and speak it out. So that was a motive when I came home. To kind of like rap, or like at least attempt to kind of express myself in a way with these beats, you know, and it worked, and I did some good work, and then but I think I found a place where like I started singing again, and I started like finding a place where like I didn't know my creativeness could take me, and like allowing like having someone like Melody allowing you to express that place. You know, like, and not judge you for it, or like not make you feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Was another piece of like me even changing the sound that I have, you know?
Okay.
Or like me even changing like the ideas that I had and where I'm taking it now. But and And I haven't really said much about where I'm going with it, like how the sound that we're gonna drop, this new stuff that we're gonna drop. But I think it's gonna like speak for itself, you know, like
Okay.
and we've been working for a while, all of us have, and so you'll just see what we have in store, kind of stuff. But it's a lot of stuff, yeah.
Fuck with that.
Cool.
And honestly, that's just for me assuming from what I saw at like Vista's show. Like it was more like the melodic kind of. There was like auto-tune tracks in that.
Yeah,
And then on this stuff, it's like as I was telling you before, like I didn't expect, and like I say pen game, but I always talk about just stuff that's so personable to you that nobody else could write it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like to me, those are bars.
Yeah.
Like it's not about like the similes and metaphors. It's stuff that only you could talk about in your own life. You know, like I can't write your story.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I was telling you about. Like I didn't expect that in the rapping form when I've heard you on stage. You know, like first introduction.
Yeah.
That was the show, you know?
Yeah.
And you're just doing like singing the melodic shit. It's more like I don't want to say heartbreak, but like the tone is more somber, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this is more up tempo. I'm rapping, I'm talking like my
Yeah,
real life
upfront,
story.
aggressive,
Yeah, like real shit. It's just
Yeah.
real life. It's just like
Yeah.
my story. And it's like rap always comes across like if you want to hear it or not. Because I'm not lying.
Yeah,
It's not, you know, like
exactly.
it's not trying to sound good to you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like my story isn't meant to sound good to you. I'm just speaking real shit, you know? Like there's really nothing else like how it comes across, you know? Like it doesn't matter if it sounds good to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's
That's
like,
exactly.
you're
Yeah.
speaking like your experience, your codes. you
Yeah.
know, like, yeah.
So, but with this like tape, like that's what came across when
Yeah.
I was just looking into what you guys got going on. So,
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
real shit.
And it's cool because like a lot of those songs we like we did them like almost 2 years ago.
Damn.
Like and so like that's
I'm
why
thinking it's brand new.
Yeah, I know.
You feel me?
So that's what one of them is because we like they both did their verses over and we wrote like new verses basically
Okay.
to one of them because we were gonna take it off and just put two and we're like, but I fucking like this beat.
Which one?
It's for Emma Roberts.
Okay.
And I was like, but this beat's hard. Like, it's fun. You know?
Eddie.
It says Emma Roberts. You know. And so they were like, I had to fight with Eddie about it.
Yeah. Because he knows like
Yeah.
because he knows like probably in the last year I probably made like 70 songs. And then
Yeah, because Eddie
He
like
set out casual.
because Eddie will write like three.
do your thing,
Yeah.
bro.
He'll write like
So
three
you-
verses
yeah.
for one song and then like pick the best one during the session, you know, or like mix them,
Yeah.
whatever.
Facts.
and and it's just trying to be like I learned from my boy Eric. Shout out to him. But he said like you're better off like instead of forming an EP around the songs you have, like better to have more songs and cut it down. It's like almost like when you're recording, it's better to have like the extra layers, the extra ad-libs, the extra dubs, just in case you need it, and then cut it from there because you're better off starting with a lot than starting with a little. And it's that mentality. And because you know what, I've been able to craft like other EPs off of the stuff that didn't make a certain album or didn't make a certain cut. And right now, like I have all these projects with everybody, and it's just trying to like really be methodical and understand, like you know what, like I got all this probably like the best work I've ever done.
So
And-
like, did you have a lot of stuff going into this?
Yeah,
like,
that's why.
Yeah.
So because
And
of
the
that, because he works like that's why we had a lot of stuff. So that's why it was like a little old.
We had to fight, yeah.
little-
he said. We had to
little
like,
older.
no.
Yeah,
let's
so,
do it
yeah.
then. I love this beat.
Yeah, so we put them together because I was like, well, I feel like sometimes the way I put out music, I have to like feel like it's right to put the time to put it out because like it has to make sense to me as in the sense of like how everyone's feeling and then and everyone means like the world too. Sometimes you know, as far as a mood, like I don't necessarily care what people think, but I just like wanted to feel like
reading the room is a
yeah,
thing.
exactly, like reading the room.
that
Yeah,
is-
you know, like
that's
if
the
it's
thing,
if
bro.
it's like summer,
And it's like cliche when they say like when to drop a summer song.
yeah,
Like,
all that
that's
stuff.
like a thing, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just like
Yeah,
bro. That's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
When like when music's drop is a thing as well. You know,
Yeah.
like, so I
yeah,
get
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So because of that, I was like, well, I just feel like we could drop this. Like, you know, everyone's working on something. We kind of need. We should put something out to kind of like get something out there, put the feelers out. Like,
Thirst quenchers.
yeah, just keep. Yeah, exactly. Like you know, like in that sense, at least for us too, because like us as artists, like we have so much shit. We want to drop everything.
that. Right.
You know what I mean? So it kind of scratches that itch. You know, like
Mm.
all right, cool. I could breathe for 3 months. I put something out. You know?
Okay.
or
No,
whatever it
that's-
is, you know, because like
that
'cause-
makes perfect sense.
yeah, because it's. I mean, you know, like you
No,
know,
that
you have
makes
songs you
sense.
probably want to drop, but you gotta like do your thing about it. You know what I mean? Like be a little smart or strategic, however you look at it. You know. But yeah, so I thought it was cool for this, and so yeah, I just mixed it in like 2-3 days and send it back to them, and then again, yeah, one of them we did the verses again, mixed that, and then like once they were cool with it. I just found like a picture for the cover, and the reason it's called The Memory, one of the beats was already called The Memory. And I figured because it's kind of like a little older, it's kind of a memory. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Where'd the picture come from? Like,
yeah, and
the food truck.
Yeah, and so the picture, it's that's my brother in front of my mom's house, like getting an ice cream. You know, it's like the ice cream truck has been there for like 30 years.
Truck.
Yeah,
okay, I'm thinking of the food truck.
No, but it's been there. But like to me, it's kind of like I picked the picture. I'm okay. The album's called The Memory. Like, what is a cool memory that like everyone kind of has? I'm like, okay, like an ice cream truck's always a good memory.
It was just night.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so that's the
Salute
truth.
to that ice cream man.
Yeah,
bro.
no, bro.
But that shit was dark. It wasn't like evening, bro. It was dark, bro.
Well, this is East LA, bro.
I'm sorry, I assumed, bro. Like,
in East LA, they're up
really?
until 12, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, they go like after dinner, before you go to bed. Whatever.
Yes, that's different, bro.
No, yeah. So that's what you guys
around here type shit.
Yeah, so that's why like so yeah, I was like, this is a cool picture. Like it's a cool memory. It's my bro. It's my mom's crib. Like ice cream truck that's been there for 30 years. Like whatever.
That's
you know,
hard.
like we all have good memories
That's
about
hard.
an ice cream truck, at least assumingly.
Okay. How about the videos?
It depends because
because like you guys dropped 2 videos with the song.
Yeah.
Like, I mean with the tape.
Yeah, so like I think so when we met up to approve the artwork and upload and stuff, we were there and smoking. And I think we were working on something else. And then the guys wanted to go home. And I was like, let's just shoot a video real quick.
Yeah.
So I have like a little ass camera. It's like a fucking mid-2000 camera.
Yeah.
It was
it's just
late.
one camera.
It was late.
Yeah, it was late as fuck. Like,
I was like literally on the verge of leaving. I was like, Mello, it's past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Let me go Mimi's.
What's your bedtime, bro?
Usually around 12:30.
It's like 12,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
Like, that includes driving time.
Yeah.
So.
I still live in Anna, you know what I'm saying?
So you're thinking, I'll be home and fall asleep by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
But Mello
That's
convinced
crazy.
me as always. Like he just gotta convince me with a blunt. It's like fuck it.
No, I was like,
Graham,
Yeah.
He just,
Nah,
He was already like, hold on.
Hey, he said, yo, just wait, bro. He said,
Oh, dog.
for real.
wait, bro.
Just wait. 20 minutes, bro.
He's like, I know you're gonna win.
Nah, I'm like, at a time, I'm like, bro, we're just gonna perform it 3
He's
times.
already sparking it, bro.
Not going nowhere, dog.
I got
That's
you.
exactly how it was.
Just
Exactly
smoke
how
this
it
blunt
was.
and rap your lyrics, bro.
Yeah, and that's literally what it was. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
And that's why I also had to fucking wear the glasses in it because I was fucking one. I was so out of my mind because we just smoked the chili song.
Yeah,
And then second of all, I was already sleepy. I was
It's the
already,
one where we're in
passing
our
out, so I was just
studio.
like,
Okay.
going at it, you know.
Yeah, so I just perform it 3 times each, and I'll get like 3 different angles from each.
Okay.
And I just went home and
Steven
just edited
Spielberg.
that night. You know, like
It looks like the Cypher sessions that was like in the studios. You know the famous Gremlin one, just like with the mic.
yeah.
It looks like similar to that.
Yeah.
Like like not like
Sick.
NPR, but just like
yeah.
when it's just the mic and the rapper. You know.
But yeah, for real.
It
Yeah.
like came across like that. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
just
what's cool. It's
raw,
like-
you know.
he had the vision of
Yeah,
it.
the homie,
Okay.
my homie Alan, he has a studio like a commercial studio behind ours called Birdcage Studios. But he loaned us that mic to record Emma Roberts that night. That's what we
Damn.
recorded.
That's why we were recording it.
We recorded
Yeah.
Emma Roberts that night. And then so I was like, fuck, dude, we got a cool mic. Let's use it. Like,
Yeah.
like you know,
I forgot about that.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
You gotta milk it for everything you got.
This
Fuck
just time
yeah.
limited.
Shout out to Birdcage.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Birdcage,
Birdcage,
bro.
Alan, yeah. So we just did it.
That's hard.
Yeah, we just did it that night because I'm just like like to me when ideas come to me, I like to usually execute them usually fast because it's either gonna like I'm either gonna forget about it or not prepare for it, and it's gonna go away.
Sink
and
or swim.
Someone else is gonna
Damn.
get it. You know, it's like a frequency to me. You know.
The amount of
think-
passion you have is gonna like go away.
Yeah. You know, so that's why, like, you know.
I'm thinking like, let me write it down.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's enough for something.
Yeah.
Nah, execute. Nah,
Yeah.
you're
No.
right.
Yeah.
You're
'cause-
right, bro.
Whole song and video now.
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
But it's true though. Mello is a big example
Yeah.
because like he's the one that pushes me too. It's like, nah, fuck that, do it now. And then
Okay.
you don't realize like you just set yourself limits. Like, oh, I shouldn't hit him up because of this or that.
'Cause,
And
yeah.
literally, it's just a text away.
Yeah, 'cause
getting
the-
everything planned.
Yeah.
Word.
The way I
A
see
blunt away, huh?
Run
Yeah.
away, some shit. And that's the thing. Trust. Dog,
it. Yeah.
I'm always in the studio. There's 2 things that will always happen in the studio with me. We're always gonna have blunts, and I'm always probably gonna pass out.
Yeah.
But one of those days I'm gonna pass
Don't
out.
take
back.
a nap. You
I'll
know?
take a nap. I'll just power
And
nap.
you'll wake
you know?
up when the song's done.
Yeah,
Me too,
that's
me
how I
too.
always do it, yeah.
Word. No.
Man, y'all are that
You gotta take
comfortable
those
with each
naps. You
other?
gotta take those naps.
Just kidding.
He said, bro, trust, bro. You mixed that.
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Hey,
For real.
tell Melo how
Yeah.
many times.
Just give me a quick 30.
Melo's woken me up and be like, "Hey, it's your turn," and I'm like, "All
What
right,"
the
and I go
fuck?
ahead and go back to sleep.
Yeah, he's done that.
So
Wakes up and does some screaming shit.
Yeah.
And goes
Yeah.
back to sleep.
Like,
I thought you were asleep.
Yeah.
He was looking at us.
Fuck, I know. Like,
Yo,
she all that energy
hey, yo, I
from.
thought you.
when business
said
is
the Circle
business,
K
bro.
Arizona.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Circle K energy.
Full shotgun Arizona.
If it's not the sugar, at least it's the somewhat caffeine, bro.
Yeah.
It's a tall care team
Yeah.
sip. Nah, trust that. That's all. That's
You
all.
already know. You already
Nah, I
know.
fuck with that. And
Yeah.
then likewise to the other video where you
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
stuck,
That
you
one.
know?
That one.
going through the
sorry.
city, you know, that shit
Oh,
look
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that one was shot by
Thank you.
Peso.
Peso.
Okay.
Shout out Peso.
Peso
Yeah,
on the bill.
fuck.
He's,
Yeah,
he's on the bill.
Yeah, he's on
right?
the bill for
Yeah, you
June
guys mentioned.
17th at Left Method. But he's
Tom's
from
gonna slide.
Yeah, he's from South
Just
Central.
slide. Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's cool. Like
This is the fucking bro.
LA Cat. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but we shot that kind of same thing. We talked about the video, the vision,
Mm.
the board, and
And
then
it was like 3 days later.
and then yeah, we just started shooting it, and the homie Eric came out, the homie Peso came out. We rolled crazy ass fucking joints, and then we used masks that Melo
Yeah,
had
I
in the
had.
studio,
Yeah.
and then
Shiesties.
I got props there. I got fake money.
yeah, sick.
Okay.
Guns.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like it looked produced, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. And then he brought out like this sick ass light, this like
Okay.
Yeah.
you know, and then he put it in the car, and we just started doing donuts. Well, Eddie started doing
I was
donuts.
like, hey, this would look cool, and I just started going.
But,
It was shotgun Arizona.
homie-
Started doing donuts.
Didn't even tell the camera guy. Just
Oh,
like,
yeah, I just
didn't
said
even tell
say
him-
anything.
didn't even tell him to watch out. Just fucking started whipping donuts.
Just
Didn't
record
even
this.
say anything. Just fucking pop that shit. Started doing donuts.
That's what made it. Hey, that's what gives it the fun. You know what I mean? It's like keeping the cameraman on the toes and being like
said
inches
rap.
away.
he said, just rap, just rap.
Nah, for real.
Oh,
But
I had
yeah.
a shovel in my trunk
You
for
guys
some
did your
reason.
video with Isaac
yeah.
for sure.
It's just about having fun, bro. Like ultimately, like I only.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
The end of the day, like if you want to
It's
be a
good
rapper, you gotta
music.
be a
That's
rapper.
why I don't want to
Yeah.
act like that's like
Thanks.
not the main focus.
Yeah.
It's great music. You
Thank
guys are
you.
getting the vision out. But go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
No. It's just like you want to be a rapper, you gotta be a rapper. But that doesn't mean you can't necessarily choose the people that you're working with. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I'm a big believer in energy and being in this industry. So many people that like just dick ride for no reason because they think they get a little something out of you. Oh, you got some
Yeah.
studio time. You got to connect for this. You got to connect for cameraman. You got to connect for beats. Da 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 da. And ultimately, it's like there's no better feeling than being with your fucking boys, your brodies, just getting high as fuck, drunk as fuck, and just doing shenanigans.
Just making shit.
and just fucking rolling around doing some stupid shit and just
Word.
fuck if you
It's
get
just
in
probably a
trouble.
good ass memory, anyways. Even if
Yeah,
there was no,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
even if there was no video that even came out of it,
Yeah,
you guys would have had a
exactly,
good
yeah.
night anytime.
Yeah, that's why. Like yeah, because like I did a project with Specs and Hit PC,
Right.
and we did a music video where they were on horses or near. None of them have ever been on a horse or been near a horse, but I'm like, all right, that's cool enough, like
Yeah,
to
that's
do it. Like that's a good
Okay.
enough reason. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Nah,
shit
I
like
hear
that,
that. I
you know?
hear that.
Yeah, so
That's cool as hell, bro. I fuck with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so that was Sunset, man. We made that, and then I think we dropped it, right? We dropped it,
Yeah.
and
like,
then
like the next week, we shot
Yeah.
like Friday and dropped it Monday. Or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Yeah.
so we followed those 2 videos up with that, and then we just started like pushing that, and it did really well, honestly, huh?
yeah,
Did really well. We've been getting good streams on the project, and then that's what made me kind of just like, you know, we gotta follow it up with the show,
Mm.
you know. We
bring
gotta
more
do some-
awareness to it
Yeah.
and to the artists on the thing. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
Strike
So,
while hot.
yeah.
So
Give it a reason to exist. The show, you know.
yeah,
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how all this kind of has been coming to life, and yeah, but
It's
it's
fire,
Yeah.
bro. That's fire.
This Saturday.
I know. Yeah,
this Saturday. Yeah,
Fucking
come on out.
Saturday.
Shameless self plug this Saturday.
We have tickets on sale.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, tickets on sale. If you use the code Memory7, it'll discount your
Why
ticket.
the 7?
Just
Lucky number 7.
lucky number 7.
Okay.
Baby. No, but yeah, it'll get you a 20% discount, and we're giving away 2 free tickets this Friday.
Okay.
We have a post
Yeah,
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Ish's page,
All right.
on
Yeah,
MC
on
Otis
Instagram.
page.
All right.
If you guys comment anybody, a friend, and then either follow me on Instagram or YouTube, and you'll get 2 free tickets to the show.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, so
That's fire.
that's out there.
Linking in with the,
I know. I'm trying to link
fans,
it too.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'll be entering all these shits on Instagram. Right now.
All these
So if I did it right now,
I
I'd
was
do the
like, yeah,
tickets.
bro.
You could, yeah, you could.
Also real?
Yeah.
I swear I'll do it. I do it right now. I just looked up your topic.
We're gonna-
I didn't follow
Yeah.
your personal
Okay.
page. Yeah,
I
that's
just want
what
to let you know we're already following you on
I
Instagram
didn't
and
touch
YouTube.
You can
Okay.
see it at the top.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're already
That's
subscribed to
right.
both
I see
channels.
that.
So
Yeah.
all I gotta do is
I was just
comment.
following the original
It's easy for
page.
me.
Okay,
That's
okay.
my fault.
I'm gonna comment 3 times.
I know, yeah.
Also real.
Yeah, be sick. Yeah, I mean,
That's
to
fire.
pull up, we're gonna have like I think me and my cousin we're gonna make some wheat brownies that we're gonna give out. So.
Edibles
Sick. Oh, yeah.
come through.
Yep.
Gonna have a blast and just chill.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool vendors and
Yeah, the spot's
Food.
cool. It's like a loungy vibe, so it's not like a bar or club.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's chill.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Some hip hop all night.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
with
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Downtown LA.
Yeah.
Some LA shit, this
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
There's some other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Trying to bring
Because
awareness.
FTG was cool, man. I just can't. I want to see how LA's gonna turn out.
Yeah,
Honestly.
FTG's always been cool, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy that place exists. bro,
Yeah,
'cause
dude. Yeah, honestly.
There's a place similar like that in LA, but it's more for like indie punk bands.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like a volunteer spot. Like to get a show, you gotta like work there,
Yeah.
which is cool too. But it doesn't cater to like this, and there's not a lot of places.
What do you
like
gotta
this.
do when you volunteer?
You just gotta like work the door, work sound,
Yep.
clean the bathroom, work the concession stand or the merch.
It's a 6 spot though.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
it's
I
called
might
it's called the
gotta-
Smell. It's like an institution. Yeah, but
I
check
might
it out.
gotta-
One
It's
day.
all,
Yeah.
it's all based on
Like an
community.
institution.
Volunteer
Yeah.
services.
Like it's
for
been
the-
there for like 30
to run a
years.
show.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you money?
But
No.
nah, they don't
I
give you
say,
money.
I'm
They
not-
give you
yeah,
they give
that's
you a
cool.
date, but
They
the
give you a
date
date.
won't be for like 6
Months,
months
yeah.
later.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
but it's
so-
like
Yeah.
it's
No,
kind
it's
of like
okay.
a,
you can promote.
Yeah, that's what the whole
Yeah.
time.
It's definitely
I'm just working.
it's definitely it's a spot where
They
like
got
for
me.
sure like if you promote it even
I'm
in
there.
the slightest
That's
right,
fire.
it sells out.
sells out.
Honestly, thank you for even mentioning it,
Yeah.
bro. Because
The smell, Jen
smell.
Smith, sell Jen Smith.
Just like-
Okay.
yeah. You just gotta be there and legit just fucking do it though. Like
Yeah.
they don't. You're not gonna immediately just do one day volunteering. and be like, yeah, I
nah.
got it locked in. Nah, it's,
nah,
like,
it's not
you
even
gotta
that.
show
I would
face.
want to tap into a place that's even offering those type of things. bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like most places, I wouldn't mind if they were just looking to only work with people
Yeah.
that are coming as
I think the-
investments
I
or
think
they're
the
big
difference-
names.
Yeah. The
Like,
difference is
who am I to them to even want to offer me a place for their show?
Yeah.
That's what when you mention
Honestly.
FTG, they just they work with local talent.
No,
They're like,
honestly, and all
that's
the time, and
that's
they're
cool
down,
to me.
and
you
they're
know?
down to prioritize people that like have been supportive throughout. You know,
Okay.
like you guys. and
Yeah,
just,
to me that's
what I
cool
mean?
in itself, bro.
in
to even find a place like
non-elitist
that.
way. You know what I mean?
know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because they know that, like I think all the events that I think they do include a lot of people from the community. You know,
Yeah,
it's not never.
bro. It's just potential for the
Yeah.
average person that say somebody's just even starting up. Like I'm just speaking on myself, but
Yeah.
imagine the average person. You just mentioned that place. You
Yeah.
know? All they got to do, like, they could curate their friends, get all their friends excited.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we can have a show at a place. Like, we
Yeah,
gotta,
exactly.
No,
Yeah.
like, we don't got to depend on our own house.
Yeah.
Get this
Nothing.
shit all fucked up.
They
We don't
got-
have to buy a
They got
B&B.
other-
You know, like
there's other
like,
people doing
they're-
the same thing.
Yeah,
working
bro.
there.
Like
Yeah.
they
Same
want to
goal.
work with like
it's a network.
creatives.
It's
yeah.
you're
Yeah, they
want to
work with
network.
creatives.
Yeah.
So to me, that's like the ultimate.
Yeah,
highlight.
but like with that being said, like the smell, I think the dude owns it to some degree. So that's why he's able to do that type of service.
Right.
And he's been there for decades.
Okay,
But there's not a lot of places like that. And if there is, but they charge, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a lot,
that's
you
They
know?
try not to
always-
be greedy, but
Yeah, but it's still a lot
Yeah.
to someone who like is waiting their feet trying to throw a show.
Trying to get
right.
feet wet, yeah.
and
Yeah.
then profit.
Yeah,
You wanna,
yeah.
you
Barely
know?
starting. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
because you know it costs. You know, money's money. You know,
For sure.
so but yeah, there's not a lot of places like that offer like something like FTG. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
so even like Left Method, like it's a space, but they gotta make money too. you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
the whole event sounds
Yeah.
hype though.
Yeah.
It just sounds.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Appreciate
good.
y'all.
Yeah. You guys come out if you
Appreciate
guys if you have free time,
Yeah.
come on out and
Yeah,
come get your
it ends
experience
early at
tonight.
10, so you'll be in LA. There's stuff to do all night
Yeah.
there. You know, so
Good
Okay.
food. Yeah.
hit the
ramen.
hibachi grill on Hill.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
For sure.
Trying to turn into a whole night.
I know, yeah, dude, bro. We've done it.
Tapas is
We
the
just
shit,
get
bro.
the scooters and we just cruise.
Dog, the main
yeah.
Watch, you want to know what makes it fun? Because you know how OC don't really have none of those scooters, and I love OC because I still be going in downtown Santa Ana and I'll be doing my shit, getting drunk. over there. But yes,
It's easy, but you can walk there.
But
Everything's
nothing,
right there.
nothing beats like being buzzed, going down a scooter next to cars, having that cold air hit you, sobering you up. Right before you're gonna hit like a strip club or you're gonna go tapas, and it's just like a certain level of fun that like you don't get. Like imagine rolling down the hill when you were on the wagon when you were a kid, but this is the adult version of it.
Yeah.
And they go fast.
Yeah,
They
go
do
fast.
fast.
They go fast.
And
That's
it's just
scary
like,
fast a little, dog.
I ain't had to walk. I ain't had to walk. I know. I fuck.
But it just sucks though, because now they really like you'll have like little blackout areas where you can't like they'll just shut off the scooter. And I remember this one time we were just coming out from like seeing my Mellow Things other band Deuterella, and I had a lift scooter. And all of a sudden, I'm just like scootering away, just going fast as fuck. And I'm over a bridge. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when I'm at the bridge, it just stops. And all of a sudden, I notice I'm in like a homeless encampment. And I'm just like, hey, what the fuck going on here? And then I start seeing like homeless people are noticing me. And they're like peeping out their tents. And then I'm like, what? And then I pull out my phone. And then it says Lyft right there. Oh, you are out of a Lyft service area. You are 2 blocks away from the closest place.
Acting like a grocery
Get the
cart.
fuck
Yeah.
out.
The
Yes.
At the most inconvenient time, and this is like at 1 a.m. So I just fucking,
Nah, I hear
I just
you.
turned around the scooter and I just start pedaling down, just pedaling as fast as I can. Going down. Yeah, bro.
Dude, every
Fucked
time
up.
Yo, you
we
thought
play,
your scooters
Oh, some hills have eyes.
bro. We play in
All these
downtown
stickers
LA.
come out of the fucking shadows and shit.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Trying to grab this fool.
They want the scooter, not you.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I lithium battery, huh?
It's a public scooter. This fool's like, you're never taking me.
Yeah,
You're
those
never
light
taking my
bulbs, I can
scooter.
smoke out of those.
And but there's another time where these guys performed in downtown LA.
The guy performs like, "Look, I got my knife on me." I'm like, "Why?"
No, what? Hey, no,
Like,
you
just
know
the
what?
homeless people get crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
no, no,
like,
no, it's not even just that. It's like, look, he had his car in downtown LA, but I didn't know I was parking in South Central. So I literally parked my car like a 20-minute walk away from his pad from the show.
What
And
the fuck?
yeah, because parking was a bitch, and I was just like, "Oh, I found a parking spot right here."
Damn,
Now
20 minutes
Yeah,
away.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just differences in LA and OC. So I just get out and I'm just like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Honestly, dog, I would have just went home.
Hey, shout out Eddie Rodder for fighting the good fight. You know,
Yeah, fighting a good fight, bro, for
I don't
GC
know what
Cinderella.
happened.
this
Yeah.
homeless man might kill me, but I gotta
Well,
see
that's
through
what
that
happened,
later.
got out of
bro.
there.
Like I'm literally walking in like 2 a.m. and I just see like 2 randomest homeless people just like standing there and staring me down, and I'm just like, oh fuck, this is like the perfect scenario to get robbed. There's nobody on the street. It's all dark. There's hardly any lights, and they're just staring me down. And I just fucking like, all right, I'm gonna walk up and just like chest out. If you're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. And I just walk in and I just staring them down, and they're just staring me down, and I just walk past. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, I'm good. I fucking let sigh. Yeah. But it's just crazy because you know what? It's just with homeless people. Like if it's an average person that you could tell he's doing this shit, but when you see a guy who has like shit coming out of his ass, you know what I mean, or like a big fucking diaper of fucking whatever it is.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, I never
What?
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
late for you.
That's
right
late for you,
there.
bro. Yeah, so
You're all late, bro.
that's my
Yeah.
that's my
You're
yeah.
all really late.
No, it's not that.
Yeah,
I've been to LA. I've seen homeless.
Yeah.
It's never that. You know.
Yeah, they're always chilling.
Yeah, for the most part they're
Yeah.
always chill. But then you just meet the
what I'm
rowdy
saying.
ones.
Yeah.
So when they're always trying to like trip, that's,
Yeah,
all,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I
That's all
tell
I'm saying, bro.
that's why I tell them all the time.
I feel it.
I'm all like,
That's
bro,
the only thing,
they're just
bro.
trying to live, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe
Yeah.
just have a bad experience. Like, you know what I
I hear
mean?
you.
My mom owns a restaurant. And we've always had to deal with fucking homeless people just doing heroin right in front of our
Because
restaurant.
his mom's restaurant is next door to a
I hear that.
So
liquor
now
store.
we know where the trauma comes
Yeah,
from.
you know where the PTSD comes from.
I get
No,
you.
dude, I've seen some crazy shit.
Bro,
there.
I'm
I
giving
get you, I
them
get you, I get
tents,
you.
bro.
Nah, I get
Let's
you.
get this right. I'm giving
my
them
fault
tents,
first.
toilet
My
paper,
fault.
socks. This
Yeah.
guy's like, I got
Nah,
my knife in case
nah.
anyone wants my socks.
Well, dog, you never know. Always got to be prepared. Can't trust the world because the world don't trust you.
That would look thirsty, but I got my knife.
Yeah.
Was gonna wait for 5 days.
I get you.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck, dude. The homeless man.
Yes, sir.
Can't live with them. Can't live without them, bro. Fuck it.
To a certain point. Just don't make noise and smell like shit.
I like the respectable homeless.
Yeah.
Ones that wash themselves with fire hydrants.
There's some that are,
and shit.
some that are down to
This
work,
sounds
you know?
crazy, dude. This
where
sounds
I
crazy.
live,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
it's a bar.
Kentucky,
It's
the homeless, bro,
Tomcats,
this
and it's a
shit's survive,
7-Eleven,
bro.
and there's a fire hydrant there.
This is
Yeah.
crazy,
And
dude.
every day, a new homeless person is there washing themselves.
Fuck.
Every day this whole past week, bro, from Monday to Friday.
You start charging.
Yeah. Start charging?
Just pull up a
Fuck.
sign.
Is that worse,
Nah,
though?
they won't come.
Is that worse?
They
Like,
won't
hey,
come.
50 cents a minute?
Charge them in pallets. Like wood
Are you
pallets. There's a
That's a
20 bucks a
lucrative
pallet,
business,
bro.
yeah.
Like, they'll grab them, bro.
They'll find them.
That's so funny.
Yeah, man.
I think it was gonna end like that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Alright, guys.
sorry to
Sorry,
them.
bro, we're
You
not
know?
that busy.
Start talking about the homeless.
We're calling it
Yeah,
there before it
dude.
gets crazy.
And before it gets too crazy.
Talking about Eddie
What if they're
Ryan,
just
after
aliens,
all.
just not knowing the world?
You think aliens have homeless people?
No.
Hey,
No.
hey, what if the aliens that are coming are the homeless ones?
Come on, bro.
They're like,
If they
hey, I
get
seen a
what
new
I'm saying,
crib.
We're
bro.
not doing it.
Where's the new crib at?
That's what we're not doing.
This crib's got
No.
it's not a land.
What do you
dude.
mean by bro? Alien homeless people.
I don't know. If you're traveling
They're
light
just
years
aliens
away,
that tried crack and just got stuck.
imagine.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? They're like, fuck this bomb.
That would have to
I'm never
say.
going back to my home planet.
Yeah.
That would just have to say like how awesome crack is. If you could get other species of aliens addicted, that's the next level of like good fucking shit. You know what I mean? Now you can understand the struggle.
Pure shit.
Yeah, it's like heroin, bro. Like if you can see what people throw away their whole careers for heroin, and then you hear movies like Train Spotting where say that like it's like 100 times better than sex. So it makes me want to try heroin. It's just like,
Hell
oh,
nah.
How do you describe it? I never want to do it
That's
because I know
right.
how your life leads.
Just get a girlfriend, bro.
No, but I'm just saying. Like some people say that like they're willing to throw their lives away.
It's a little
bro.
safer.
Yeah.
It is a little safer, yeah.
Not that much. It's a little
But
safer.
I have known people personally that have done heroin once, and they say they understand why people do it again, but they never done it again. They
I
will
don't-
never do it again
I
because
know
they
one person
scary.
that did heroin, and
Yeah, that.
when I asked her about it, she's all like, well, on the third day, I stopped screaming.
Well,
I
I
was
don't
like-
know what the fuck she did.
The third day? All right, bro. There, bye.
So low down shit.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But luckily for us, don't do drugs, kids. Just
do
do
drugs.
weed, beer, bitches. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Weed, beer, and bitches.
Yeah.
Three B's. The 3 B's all you need in life, bro.
Beer, bitches, and bud. That shit.
I hear you.
And occasionally food.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's the best recipe.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Corona though.
Oh, yeah. But shout out to you guys for having
Yeah.
us, bro.
Shout out to
This
you guys,
podcast. Jima, Jose,
Yeah,
Isaac.
thanks so much for having
Mel,
us.
we
man.
gotta get you by yourself, dude. Every time you
Yeah.
come on, you bring a collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
stepped in.
fuck, bro. I'm just trying to open the door.
The
No, it's
unity.
cool though.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Rip
it's
the
cool.
door
That's
open.
awesome, bro.
Go before it's
Yeah.
Because it's like we've got like different episodes of you with different styles of hip hop. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, and there's
Fuck.
a bunch of other
Sick.
fools you work with. Like I really like Hippie C.
Yeah, Hippie C's sick,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. He's been doing it for a while, so I'm kind of super like. I always trip out that I'm even working with them because whenever time I do something with them, I'm always like fucking blown away. In the sense of like his pen games,
Profound.
that
as
you
you know, like
fountain.
yeah, yeah.
We can't speak about it now.
Yeah.
I know we're about to end, but
Yeah.
I know you do a whole bunch of other shit.
Hell yeah,
too.
thank
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Yeah, Hippie C
Real
Youth
shit.
Fountain. Yeah, listen to that. We were just talking
Yeah.
about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit-
Yeah.
he's nice, bro.
hell yeah.
He's nice. Yeah.
as well as you guys
I
yourself,
service
man. We
too.
gotta get you guys by yourselves.
Oh yeah. I would love
Yeah.
to do
Beginning of
that.
July, so
Yeah.
About to
We
drop
could
a couple
definitely-
things.
Oh,
So
I
I
know
sure.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
this is preface around that, like the EP. If you guys
Yeah.
could
Yeah,
give
the
the
show.
names and
Yeah.
the show and all you guys' socials, please.
So I'm Mellow Thing and I'm at Mellow Thing _, and
Yeah.
Zeddy.
Yeah, it's Eddie. It's at Eddie_Rotten.
And I'm Liam Ciore. It's Liam Ciore _.
and if you can tell people where they can find the tickets at.
Oh yeah, so you get the tickets at Eventbrite, down in Eventbrite, and it's for this Saturday, June 17th at Left Method Studios.
Or follow the links on our Insta. It should be on our our biography links.
Yeah.
So for
Okay.
sure, tap in.
Or if you go to Eventbrite, you search up a memory on all caps. The event will pop up.
That was smooth as shit.
Yeah.
Y'all had like a piece of that.
Yeah.
When I finish my shit,
There's 3 different links. Find it.
and then you say it's all in the bio.
Hey, we're just trying to be like, yo, bro.
Look at that.
You guys got this.
how
Like,
Nice.
we're from the
Man.
Juice
That was
podcast, bro.
great,
You
bro.
guys
Yes,
are
sir.
working the show. That shit was lit. That way.
Appreciate that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Lucio.
This is Ozer.
Juma sign.
Isaac.
We out here. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much, man.
Go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Selling that fish, selling that fish. Look. Niggas grinding just a sign. I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up my shit.